I see why the deal went through real quick, and I gotta say this, guys. I am super really excited in the Anthony Cody transfer news, in the transfer that went through. I'm super excited to have him in our team, and the guy really produced magic in the World Cup. Like, talk about the players that really improved the most in this World Cup, that went beyond the expectation. Anthony Godi, he's just that person who kind of like exceeded my expectation. Because don't get me wrong, I was a little bit excited with Anthony Godi, but I wasn't that overly excited in the purchase of Anthony Godi. But just seeing him play in the World Cup, especially in the Mexico game, I feel like for me he was the best player on the pitch in the Mexico game. Two assists to Harry Kane in the Argentina game. I think if somehow England didn't didn't do what they did, didn't fumble the match, I feel like Anthony Gordon would have performed. He really performed to a T, especially with that goal. So he's a type of player who shows like he's going to benefit the most from the likes of Lamine Yamal. Them crosses, I feel he's the kind of player who likes track back to win the ball. Real quick, and to get it into fruition into the counter attack. So we need that caliber of play, especially with Rafinha being injury prone last couple of months. Because last season Rafinha wasn't at his best in terms of his injuries, health. He wasn't at his best. He tear his quads, he did whatever, and he missed a huge chunk of the season. And then going to the World Cup, he played how many? Did one, 2 games, and again he missed the whole competition. So we need a player like Anthony Gordy. He's the boy. He's just really um quick in ball recovery, and I feel like we need a player like that. Kind of like reminds me a little bit of Rafinha, because Rafinha, he's a guy who likes to track back and who likes to fight for the ball. So they're kind of similar players in that orbit right there. Now let's talk about Karim Adeyemi. Um, I gotta be honest, I didn't know much about him before this transfer was. I didn't know that he played for Borussia Dortmund, but I didn't know much about him, so I had to go online and just watch his videos, see what he's about. And I gotta say, I am super impressed because I have seen he's that kind of player who's just not centered to one position. I feel like he can play as an attacking mid, he can play as a number 10, he can play as a winger, he can also play as a force line. So it's really exciting to have him on board. I can't really wait to watch him in that Joan Campa game against Al Hilal. For those of you